in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has the ball first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get it down at the 35. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
Now on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? You can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
To the air, it's Sayin. That's caught, it's Peoples. Brought down at the 38, it's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to surprise him with the pass. just gets rid of it before the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get them on the ground like they did right here.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Snagged in the middle, it's Graham. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got it in the middle, it's Thurman. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver with jet sweep pass. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there bags and then go celebrate with your boys.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse.
Taylor wants to throw it quickly to the tight end.
Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. You can get to the quarterback and affect them. We all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the grab close to the logo. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try. Turning it on! They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Graham. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Ohio State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Gives it on the option. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off-play action on first down. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Buckeyes heading way quickly to the line. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a spot in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Throw off the RPO. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Ferguson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Cardinals line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the punt team. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. On the run, it's Peoples. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They booted away on 4th down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Made a defender miss. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Got it behind the line. It's Graham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He'll do it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Fights off a defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to run, it's Ball. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Got the back over the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got him. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they get him down. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Taylor wants to throw it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Splits the uprights. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Taylor wants to throw.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gonna run it, it's ball. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're gonna ride this running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After the run, now to throw. Takes the grab on the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Quarterback keeps it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Sayed. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by a field goal over Marshall. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Weatherly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. Makes the catch, it's Thurman. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Grabbed behind the line, it's Porter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Peoples. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for... He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's got him this time. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Graham. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And the third down pass is incomplete. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. He'll pitch it. There he goes. Makes it past the marker. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking for space. It's Horton.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
At the 30. And that's good enough for a first down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Ferguson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. He's looking to throw. Uncorks it. Picked off to stop the threat. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Might be changing the route. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. At the 40, there he goes. Turning it on. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Akron. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's piled up 82 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Power football with the run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give as they work on that clock. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Scores on the sneak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClain. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to the toss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He might want another play. Off the RPO, complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. He got it. And they just tack on a little reward to this gargantuan lead. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.